Alright, we're back with Saira. The ending of it, likely. Just looking at this text, the episode in which Saira has bad luck with teleportation. I mean, I guess that's always the text? Is that the tagline for the game? It feels like, like a chapter sort of description, but yeah. I guess bad luck with teleportation is what it is. Okay, so I guess this is the last thing we completed. This was a solar system with 2 planets, and we came here just to refuel, I believe. So we have one more. I will never learn the controls, apparently. One more solar system to visit, I believe. Okay, and I need... what was the radio station? Was it this one? That had the KS something? I think so, otherwise what? Bass noise? No, it must have been this one. So we have to listen to it until we hear a KS thing. And then we do this. Zoom out. And I believe we are going here. So off we go. Sounding like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze music, if anything. Or is this it? Sounds like a familiar melody. But not entirely. Nyquist Meyer, so this is named after himself. Named after two adventurers who recently discovered it. A heavily polluted planet. Old ruins from civilization that destroyed itself thousands of years ago. A gas giant named Gas Umbra can also be found in the Goldschmidt system. Although Gas Umbra does not have a suitable surface to land on, it is possible to land on a small station that hovers within the planet's troposphere. The station is primarily a military training area. It also hosts various challenges to visitors that must be completed in a limited amount of time. Challenges are known to be very difficult and involve tasks like crossing the underside of the station without falling. Platforming? It sounded sort of familiar, but not really KSy, I guess. Okay, we got the Gas Umbra. And then the Nyquist Meyer. Well, we gotta go to the Niflas Nyquist's planet. Or is this the station? Okay, well this looks ugly. That's an enemy. A pretty threatening one. I don't have combat, do I? Hop! So that's for fueling. Okay, well these are just letters. So what can I do with them? Swap them? No, just mark them as red. So what? Everything that's not a letter, maybe? Is this an X though? It's like percentage. Okay, and this would be O? Is this a P? A, B, C. Where my D at? None. E, F, G. Wait, what's this? Another C? Interesting. I guess I don't know. What? Kills me. Oh yeah. She does not climb walls like Uni does she? What else we got? Oh, what is this game? Main function run? Yeah, but what's my goal? Oh, I don't want to touch the red. I don't know what this funk does. Can I clear? So I need the opposite ones, but they're kind of far away, aren't they? So what? We go up, up. Oh, funk! Oh. I see. Well, we can have then the first thing be the funk, right? So we go last main? Really? Last main? So funk has to be like penultimate one? Up and then up and then right and right and then we can just undo. Down, down. So then what? So after this we're back in the middle. Then we go one left and then we execute the funk. The funk is gonna be another left and then two down. And I mean, I guess we can just end it like that. Okay. Sure. 4. Okay, so now that's gonna tell me the code for the thing. Whoa, we got a hater in chat. Not sure where... So what is the potential then? I think the puzzles are the cool part of the game. All of these like windows and the fact that you can like open this and then open a thing. Right, boom, you can do that and... Wait. Can I not? Yeah, that and that. Can I also take a picture at the same time? Okay, I'm not used to the controls. That's my bad. This is the good part of the game. Other than that, it's a mediocre platformer. So I'm not sure what potential you saw that was ruined by the puzzles. This game is nothing without the puzzles and like the spaceship interface. We got 2 paths down. Okay. It would sort of make sense for the function to be something repetitive. But then it goes to... So what does last main mean? Let's just try this. So it went back to funk. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we go 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is what we need. So we go up, we run the funk. And then we go up, left, left, down, and we run the funk again. How's this looking? Is it just boring to you? Wait, that was so many? Oh, I guess so. I play a lot of puzzle games. I've never seen any puzzles like this. I think it's very cool, like the puzzles themselves, and like nothing else. Wait, it went up twice? So it says last main. No. It's just back to main. It's like just back to where it was, I guess. But then why was it so high up? Huh? Sorry, I'm confused. Where did the second up come from? It goes up on last main. Why? And then it goes down. Aha, so it repeats whatever it did last, and then it continues where it was. Woof! Well, I'm not a big fan of this puzzle, I guess. Okay, maybe let's try something completely different then. So what if it goes down? So we're gonna have this be up, up, left, left. And I guess down, and then funk, or last main. So this will produce what? Not too shabby. I can't think ahead. I'm just gonna have to run it and like see. I'm just gonna have to run DMC. So I just need to get back. I need to get to the starting location, but on the other side. It should be quite easy. Okay, so from where? From there? Why did it not... Down and then up, up, left, left, down. Sorry. Bam. And then the last one there, so there. And then... So from there... There's still a lot of stuff to do, actually. What if we just funk it up? Wait, why did that one go left on last main? There's no left arrow to be had there. This is not a stream puzzle. But okay, boom, boom, left, down, and last main was down. Aha, no, so that's fine. So it was just here. Okay, so from now, we do down, left, left, up, up. But it needs to have a down last. So we need to do another up and then a down. Just so that it can end on a down and then funk. Is that it? You mean they're all like pre-built in? No, I don't have that. How can it have everything built in? That sounds chunky. But there's still wait, didn't move on last main? Not enough. I needed like another funk in there? Oh boy, this one is tricky. If I leave, does it remember? No. Let me look around a bit. I feel like that might be the hardest one. Let me practice on something easier, hopefully. Oh, did not mean to slide all the way off. Which slidey? Okay, you can't hang on the wall? My confidence is getting shut down. Can't platform, can't puzzle. Saira, too hard for me. What do you got then? Okay, well that seems more fair. But then if the funk is just like going right, then like, it's not enough. Well, it does get there. But then what? Like, does it loop? Maybe that's the trick, huh? Well, I'm done. Welcome in to this struggle bus. There. But there's like a light there. What if I go the other way? No, no looping. But can it just be the stupid solution? So, okay, each one goes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So perfect. Right, but then I have to go so far to the right. It's never gonna work. Isn't there like, is there some reverse funk or something? Uh-oh, I'm getting bested here. Right, well, it would make sense to go one way on main first. But that's 6 of these. Ah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need to go like up and up before we can, I guess, run 2 funks. But it's not gonna be enough. This is scary, man. This is like... I feel like the answer might be something damn complex. I still don't fully understand this last main. So why would I use that instead of just letting it run through the sequence? Oh, don't give me that hard question now. I have enough on my mind. Yeah, let me just scan through the thousands of levels and give you my best. Aha, so it's just a variable one. It doesn't go back. Just a way to have the funk behave differently. Ah, but that's so much to consider then. I mean, you want to go 6, don't you? Wow, it's tough. So we go like 6. Yeah, my go-to answer is deep freeze. So let's just say deep freeze, and then you have an answer. Maybe we last main this shit. The core? Not sure. This will go one too far though. Ah, but we do left first, then right, then funk. Okay. Okay. So that goes 6, so I guess we need 2 of these before we go down. Like that. The dying core, I recognize that. That's something I've played, yeah, if that's what you mean. Okay. We're getting closer if this is not it. No. Okay. Well, I found it. The key was the last main. Now I understand how that works. So maybe I can do the other one? But pretty scary puzzle these. Making me a damn programmer over here. Gonna try deep freeze? It's a really good one if you haven't. Okay. So that one is P. I don't know the order of them though. And here I'm dying to platforming, which is something. Maybe I just need to be super fast. Just do that. So, but the bonk. Define is a fan favorite, yeah. Feels kind of dirty to give such a non-KS-ish level the stamp of favorite of like best KS level, but I understand. Why is this part super omega annoying? Am I not supposed to do it? Can I go over this? Hello. I can go over it. There was that guy. There was some guy that was streaming KS a couple of times in a period before he disappeared. And I believe he played Define on his first ever KS stream. But he played so many weird, like, he was all about the non-standard level choices, I guess. What's going on out here then? Next Gen Nits? Oh yeah, I played that a long time ago with Digital Gibber in the chat. Good times. Yeah, that's a classic. Nowhere near like the best ever. Come on now. I don't know how to get up to any of this. Oh, those are enemies. Like this place is just kicking my ass. This planet. Oh. Did not expect that sort of thing to work. Glad I tried it. Uh-oh. Now what? I guess I can do this. And then this is just a wall jumping wall. That gets me here. Okay. I don't know if I can last main my way through this one. Yeah, these are rough. Yeah, if you search my videos, that's a good way to see what I've played. So, I don't know, 3 of them? 1, 2, 4 of them? No, wait, the funk should go here. And then right up funk. It's not gonna work. Maybe? Well, this won't work, but maybe I'm onto something. Maybe it's just that easy. Oh, that's one too many of those. But whatever. Bomb. We just... What if we make like the going right part of the funk? So it goes ba ba and I see. There's some leeway on this one. I guess there's leeway on all of them. They're probably quite easy. You just have to go for it. They feel very scary. Okay. Right, so this is probably the last one, and it's the G. Just do that, I suppose. Oh. Yeah, but that's the last one. This place is freaking hostile. I feel like this was maybe intended to be the last place you go to. Does not feel like early game. Okay, now did I screw myself here? Or we can just climb back? No, we can climb back. Okay, so now with new fates, I can look at this again, and maybe it's actually quite easy this time. Right? Maybe it's all last mains again. There's 6 and 1, 2, what, 5? 1, 2, 3. There's some awkward movement you have to do. But surely you're supposed to do them in lines and not like up, down, up, down, up, down. That feels super inefficient otherwise. Well, let's just start it out. 1, 2, just 3. It's very tricky. Oh, right, no funk. It's just gonna be way too much. I'm gonna need more stuff in the funk. I mean, that just takes me there, I know. Like, I feel there should be maybe a lot of left arrows in the funk, but we have to do twice. How am I gonna get back then? Let's do up and all the left. And let me try if we do our last main when the funk is at the start. Is it just gonna ignore it? Yeah. Which maybe is a good thing. Because then the funk can be different in different times, even more so. But how? I still don't see how I'm gonna get both rows. Okay, let's try something different then. Let's have this be like a brute forcer. I don't know, like that. maybe. From there, I just get to the same but opposite position and run another 2 funks. It would just fit perfectly. Oh, too many left arrows. This really doesn't feel like a stream game right now. But, you know, gotta do it. I do think this is really special. I very much disagree with the comment posted earlier. And one more, what? I'm just doing too many arrows? Like, I mean, this approach to puzzle is so fresh and unique, you know, compared to other puzzle games. And even though this is not my favorite game, you know, not my favorite Niflas game, not really my kind of thing, I have a lot of respect for what it does with the puzzle elements in particular. Right? I mean, just look at this. There's no other game that does this. Okay. I'm getting a bit more confident now. Maybe I can even do the platforming. Let's save that. Okay, juked them. Missed the jump, and that's when I succeed. Okay, well, I guess I don't need this, right? I already made it through, but hey, we're gonna do it. That looks like a heart. I'm gonna just do the funk, and then we'll see how that goes. It's not gonna go very well. This one is optional. Does that mean it's harder or easier? Oh, I even fucked up that. So what sort of repeating thing could you do? What if we ignore the funk then? We go down, up, up, right, up, left was correct. Unless this is already, so the funk is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't know, we'll just do the funk from here, doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just checking if I can go away with just raw, get away with just raw inputs. It should be kind of easy in that case. Like that. Yeah, that's not gonna suffice. Not too far away though. But something needs to be repeated in the funk. It's really awkward. There's all these little, like, one adjustments of one I have to make. Okay, so how about, like, okay, so down, up, that's how we start. And then we run the funk. And the funk is gonna be last main. Right. Last main. Left, left, last main. Yeah, right. So that takes us there. So if we go left, the funk will sort of push us towards the left, but not quite. And then we're gonna need at some point to go down. Oh, it goes a lot left. This is not gonna work, is it? Not too far away, you know? If we can just get that a bit cleaner, we'd be good. I don't know. Maybe if the funk is just like a quick double. Bam bam. No. We need like an input in the funk. Down doesn't, like, we want left and right. Those are the juicy ones. But we need up and down at the start. So maybe we ignore the funk. I think I'm just one away from this working. I just need to activate the funk again. Just because that red thing is right there, huh? Unless I miscounted, in which case this is it. Feels very inefficient. Oh, I miscounted. One row further down. Even less than I thought. up, and then left there. What about up? Last main. Last main. Down, up, last main. That'll take me there. Then I would need one more left. Not gonna work. And this one you can skip by just jumping over a computer screen. Oh. No. Hard. There's like no repetition of movements that I could take advantage of in the funk. They're all such small movements, so it like... Okay, maybe simplify. The funk is down, up, up. How about that? Probably not, right? So we run the funk. Okay, so wait, from here, where am I now? Let me see where I am now. Boom, okay, so there, and then from here. So that, we do the... We do... one of last main. What if we do... Okay, so we start with last main, then down, up, up. And then two more last mains. And since we don't have a last main at the start, it ignores it. And then what does that do to us? Oh, I think I meant to put the function here. You see what I mean? I have to do all these zigzags. So how am I supposed to make that work? I have to be like that, and then I used up so much. No. Not even. Even more. I would have to do bomb into bomb before the funk. And then the double up fucks up here. Double up, double left. No, I'm not close. This is hard. This one is particularly hard. I don't see it. Surrounded by red dots. What are my choices? I could start over. We have like 2 last mains at the start. Go down, up. Funk. But then I'm already 2 up. I'm not gonna wanna go right in the function, am I? I'm just making shit up at this point. Let's try and see what that does. Getting somewhere. Can I just walk it in after that? Don't think so, right? Down, left, left, down, down. Wow. Wow. Oh wait, this does give more than just opening the gate. It tells me that this is this. The rest we'll have to memorize. These were tough, man. Tough, tough, tough. And they could have been much tougher. But that's sort of the thing with all the puzzles, though. He could have made all the puzzles harder. But I did not like this format, really. It was tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, so what is that? A 7-ish thing? P7? I guess the order should be like the cables. But is it just right to left? Ah! You cannot have me jumping over enemies with these controls. Like, this guy is the final boss. Ugh! And then 4. So it probably ends with P4. Or was there even more? No, just this guy. Just this guy. So what? 9 B E 9 B E, and then I forgot P 9 B E P. But what was the last one? 9 B E P 4. I guess that's 9, or is this 9? 9 B E P 4. So all of this to charge battery. I guess it's mandatory to do. It doesn't feel rewarding enough. That's tricky. And I Sniffles was proud of these puzzles, naming the area after himself. Because, yeah, I cannot climb further here. Nope. No. Thanks, get me out of here. Rough, I tell ya. There I'm standing. Run away. Is it like a VR headset I'm wearing? Matrix. Tentacles. Drowning at sea. It was just a dream. Who was it that was talking about the KS reference in the radio? That was Taubes, right? Oh, here it is. Undoubtedly, there it is. Is this someone like live performing this song? Awesome. Gasumbra. Okay, and we're ending with a freaking factory. Lovely. Level 1. Her like running animation up the wall is pretty cool. And whatever, you know, the coding involved in that to determine how high she goes. I do like that, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make the physics good. Are these closed gates? No. Ouchies. Level 1 gears. Time limit 30 seconds. Press to begin. I see. That's the challenges they were talking about. Okay. We got a gauntlet. Level 3 simplicity. Status uncompleted. Best time NA. Access to next area denied. Simplicity. Sure. 2, 1, go! Where do I go even? I just die. There's no path. Oh, I can go here? Uh-huh. Counterintuitive. Okay. I bet I got it from there. Losing time to the turnaround. What? Okay, I guess we play through the whole thing before we started. What is that jump? And now I can run under. Well, I guess I can always run under. Is that something that's doable? We just YOLO it? Oh, is there an opening here? And hop. Oh, I didn't see that. Sneaky, sneaky. Level 1? Oh, I have to get here. Aha, this is the finishing terminal, and we saw another one of those. Since we didn't beat the time, we are not granted access. Like when the timer is running, you just get blind. Can't see anything, can't focus. So stressed, oh my god. Well, that's why. Hop, and then... Ooh. Still fighting with the controls. Level 1 gears completed. Time 1811. Access next area granted. Thank you for the granting. I need to actually clean up my camera. And keep one of these. I'll keep the one with me in it. So it's like a pose. Look at that. Okay, level 2. What we got? Passage, 20 seconds. Okay, well, this is free. Dude, how far do I have to go? Told you it was free. Barely, 1.23 seconds. And the next area is what, this way? Yeah. Who built this little amusement park, huh? Simplicity, 20 seconds. Okay, I'm all about that simplicity. It's too... okay, I took a wrong turn somewhere. It doesn't like kill me or anything. Oh yeah, the amazing 2-viewer raid. Yeah, she's definitely gonna be endlessly impressed. Okay, so how did we get to here? Sort of awkward being here after the challenge is done. Like, yeah, sorry guys, just failed the next one. I gotta just, pardon me, coming through. This was simplicity, I felt. Well, I guess the joke of simplicity is that there's like no obstacle and you just run out of time. There was a different path. I'll just try again. Maybe I can restart from that save if I fail. Like, I'm pretty sure I need to go up here for the extra height. Feels that way anyway. Maybe that's not being simple enough. Okay, and then I go left here. Big jump. I would love to go up there, but that's not gonna work. This way it's too far. A little bit too far, not a lot. Teleport to last checkpoint, please. Because I'm from standstill as well. Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay. So there's something to this. That's why it has the cheeky name of simplicity. Maybe with like more wall jumps, that's just gonna be enough. More wall jumps and no hesitations. Don't think I should wall jump those. And here no jump, just hold. I don't know what that bar above my head was. Point what, 8-3? Can I go do this? No. No, wrong button. Damn it. I clicked the right button, but I opened the thing and then I clicked the wrong button. Okay, well, there's like a frame of leeway on that strat, and I saved by accident. Was Saira always this challenging? I don't remember the last streams pushing me like this. I mean, yeah, there were like the secrets that had super precise movements. But yeah, both the platforming and the puzzles feel way harder now than before. What do you mean near the end? It's open world. There's no near end. But I get what you're saying. This feels like end game area. Feels like I took maybe the canon path. No, I was saying something similar earlier in the stream, that like it feels like you were not supposed to come here early on. Ugh, I forgot about that. That was so close. Can't like wall jump, not, no, it needs more wall to do that. Okay, so maybe in this descent here I wall jump too? No. No. No, this should be good enough now. No fucking around, and then we're just gonna get her done. How is it so close and so far? That's crazy. I think this is just it though. Over half a second to spare. Oh, what are those enemies? Don't think you've seen that before. Reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 2. Electric, 22 seconds. Oh, but then now you want to like start it based on their position. Oh. I'm living. What? Okay, we just run. No, there's a gap. Okay, why is that so easy? I was lucky. I was definitely lucky there. We take those. What is this place? Very ominous. What's that? Can't go over. Whoa, falling into hell. Okay. I like that that was included. What, like descending with wall jumps to keep control? And then making it somehow over across? Whoa! The ship drive extension lets you travel faster between stars. I got some sort of speed upgrade? Ship drive extension. Cool. There's more stuff over here, but just hell. So, do I still have that? Yeah. Okay, level 5. Underside, 43 seconds. Sounds tricky. I don't have good like Gustav Cave movement in this game. I guess underside still has floor under my feet. Huh? Ah, these things. Oh, but I saw this bar before. I have a bar over my head. I had a skill earlier in this level? Wait, how do you use them? Oh, like that. Was there one of these for the simplicity path and I missed and did it without? Ah, awkward. Am I too low? No, I wasted it. Right on the wall. Longest 43 seconds of my life, though. I really want to milk those if you can. Wow. It's so easy to get screwed over with this movement. And find yourself mid-air, no control. Better. Avoided the bonk. Just fall here. Just make my way through this awkwardness. And then what? Should I just use this early on? Maybe if I... Not what I wanted, but okay. Show me that screen. Okay. Did not need fancy business. What's up with that light? Light effects are crazy in this game, like visually. Those things are very impressive too. Okay, so we unlocked something. I think I see an item up there. So maybe we got like a bonus item, the one that makes the ship go faster, and then this is what we actually came for. Which is just another of those cylinders, I guess. Uses. Or impulse charges, maybe. Sure. Well, I believe that's the last item in the game, then, if I understand things correctly. Not getting up there. So we are probably done. I'm gonna see if I can find the power-up. Are all these reds... These aren't power-ups, no. Imagine if all these red surfaces were those power-ups. But I did see myself with the bar at some point. Oh, what happens if I press it again? Oh, I can take the challenge again. Nothing yet. Oh, here! Oh, well, that is simple. And you just go like this. Or like in there. But that would have been way easier, but I guess it wasn't required. Right? You come out there. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. Let's go. So, I mean, we're going home. We're going to the base. I don't know where it is, though. Where did I start? I think maybe here. And now I go faster. Oh yeah, I can tell that I go faster. So the tip at the bottom told me where to go. After Leo starts out, well, you may need to find clues on our plans, but only on those orbiting the same star. Yeah, that's useful. I found to Lomond, yeah. Okay, so we're going to Lomond, right? Yeah. What's this? Have I been here? Don't want the game to end, but yeah, I've been here. It's giving me tutorials, so this is definitely early. So I'll go to Loch Lomond. Wait, am I not supposed to repair the ship? Or is there a different ship? Yeah, you know me, I'm great with the story. That's really my strong point. Man, when I was here, I had no idea what this game had in store for me. Truly, I was clueless. But how could I predicted something like this, huh? Cute maze puzzles at the start. Oh yeah, strong light. Maybe I should have gone right at the start. Oh, I see the notches in the wall. That's how you climb them. This is the ship? I need an impulse charge, the target unit, and a fuse to complete it? So do I have like a superfluous amount? Like more than I need? I guess so, yeah. Targeting units. Oh. So what, different endings? I guess we're gonna go for the best extra precision. High power. High power. Ready. Okay, and what if we do basic, regular, standard? It's still ready. Well, I'll go for the full on. Okay. We'll go. Oh. I initialized the teleportation process. Flashbang. The teleportation was flawless. I ended up exactly where I intended. Watermelon world. Zoop. Came to the remains of an alien civilization, only the inhabitants had all disappeared too, just like all of the humans. Picked up Bobo's tracking signal, not far from where I was. Bobo. 2 years had passed since Bobo was absorbed by the teleport on Earth, and now we were finally united again. He doesn't seem too concerned though. For a while, life was pretty much awesome. Never mind. But in time I started to long for more company. To no longer be alone was still priceless though. This feels neat undergroundy with the huge fruits. Did they teleport to neat underground world? Boba tried to build our teleporter too, but as he lacked human equipment and the schematics, he had not managed to complete it. Valid effort. It wasn't all that bad being stuck here. We had an entire alien civilization to explore. Okay, spider car. In the end, we couldn't complete the teleporter, but we did convert it into a long-distance transmitter to connect to the internet. Hey, then why you need to teleport anywhere? As soon as we tried it out though, something didn't make sense. The content was all up to date. Today's news were being posted as if everybody was still there and nothing had changed. Huh. That's some creepypasta, like you're the last person on the planet or something, but online everything seems normal and continues to be updated. There's your movie idea right there. That sounds like you could do a lot with that. I actually managed to get in touch with my family. My sister was still getting better from the car crash. They even linked me to an article about how I had attempted to teleport to Mars to see her, but never arrived. Failure. Oh, it's a Swedish newspaper. Something about a hamster, but you can see that. It can take years for something. Hundbråk slutade i tumult. So dogfight ended with like a brawl, so obviously. What does it say under this one? Umeå. So Umeå, this teleportation failure is about Umeå, which is very close to where Unravel is set, actually. It's about 1 year left until the election. Okay, so it looks like it's an election election article that he wrote teleportation over. What does it say under the picture? Invest in stället? Investera is invest instead, and then it says the left party in Västerbotten, which is a region in Sweden, have this weekend decided. Oof, then it gets so blurry. Oh, the guidelines for the upcoming, I guess, election. Then a quote: "It is more important to invest in the public sector than lowering taxes," says Jonas Sjöstedt, together with Liselott Olsson, the party leader, I guess. Okay, so politics, funny. Yeah, it's definitely a real paper. Although I don't know the articles on the right, because we have one little one about a dogfight, and then the big one is something about a hamster. But it looks like it's about a hamster. I guess it could be hamstra. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be about a hamster. Then it's less dark and blurry, I can't see it, but it's still Umeå and Skellefteå, so it's north of Sweden. Not all the way north, but quite far north. Hey, right. Attempted to travel to Mars. This completely contradicted everything I knew. How had this happened? If we managed to travel home now, would there be people there waiting for us? In time, the answers to all of those questions would be revealed. Would it? Or has it been so a different time? I mean, interesting. Do we return to this world in other Niflas games? I feel like no, right? Many more stories are still to be written. The episode in which Saira has bad luck with teleportation. Is that like the full game name? I'm so fascinated by this little quotes. Director and level designer Niklas Nygren. Music Niklas Nygren, Jan van der Kruisen. Music Samuel Pierre Desornes, Sylvian Buffet. Photographic library Florian Hirt Martina, Niklas Sara Sandberg. Programming Jamie McClung, Niklas Jan der Kruisen. Shift radio DFast, Niklas Nygren Speak. Kevin Chow. Oh, KS names. Some free sound sample credits. Testing. Copenhagen Game Collective. DFast. Kevin Chow, LP Chip. Markus Nygren, a brother or something? Rebecca Nygren. Thanks to Umeå, you can see there. Oh, he gave thanks to the church. And gave thanks to the church of Umeå. Okay. I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah, the magician. I have heard of him. What is select episode? But so there's only this one episode. So is this like to... Oh, I closed the game? So tell me, what is this? It was meant to have like a level editor or something? With more episodes or DLC or something, but just didn't happen? Nobody made a level. And then he didn't make a level editor for England. And everyone is sad. And I can't skip this again. I want to see the end again. So, speak. Who is this Jan van der Kruisen showing up a lot? Why do I recognize this Copenhagen Game Collective? I think they were involved with England too then, right? And yeah, 2, 3 Nygrens. Click team, Sandra and Stadskyrkan and just going on the batting. And everyone at the forum. Aw. That's you guys. Okay. So what if I use the shitty parts? Basic, regular, standard. I mean, I can't... There's also, what, homebrew? Regular, high power, and none. So, okay, so there's homebrew and regular. So impulse charge has more. So wait, let's go for the good stuff here, but homebrew here. Okay, teleported 5 meters. That was it? Well, that was a great ending. Was that the homebrew ending, or is that just any ending that isn't best ending? I guess we'll find out. Did not mean to watch this 3 times, but hey, that's how that goes. Is there anything else I should do with this game? I'm asking to my very active chats full of high knowledge people. There is one more thing I want to do. once we're done with these endings. I mean, I can just, yeah, I mean, I can just fly around whenever I want. Go to these, revisit these places. Everything is collected though, yeah? Listen to more music, play more of the Tetris game. I'm so bad at these though. Very interesting that I can sort of go backwards. But it's so hard sometimes to not die. It's impossible. Can I get 1,000? No, I cannot. Ah, close. Wait, why did it go from 65 to 80? I don't know. But, yeah. I wonder if I ever have streamed. I probably have streamed that game for just a moment. When I was new to streaming and full of life and hope, desires. Okay, basic, regular, standard. The combination of weak impulse charge and bad targeting device produced a really unstable teleportation. Okay, I mean, it's purple at least, looks nice. Found myself on a dark and foggy planet. The environment felt familiar, as if I had read about it in a book or something. Okay. Soon realized I was on Skomvær. The planet's wildlife is known for being the closest non-fictional equivalent to zombies. These creatures just eat. Nobody lands on Skomvær. Back when the planet was discovered, a lot of people were sent to explore it. Only 2 or 3 lived to tell the tale. However, this must mean more ships came than left. Nightmare ending, huh? I have to get away from here. I will do that in the next game. I guess I'll just restart the game. Looks like there might be a lot of endings. What if we increase the fuse? High power fuse. Okay, the fuse made no difference. So, okay, let's do high power impulse charge. I realized my mistake as soon as I begun the teleportation process. I had used a fuse too weak for the impulse charge. It blew. Teleporters are stupid anyway. Okay, so that's what the fuse does. Needed for higher powered stuff to work at all. I like that that's an ending though. Like it ran credits. Counts. I hate teleporters. Man. I guess it's better than being teleported to Nightmare Planet. High power. Initiate the teleportation process. The high power impulse charge controlled the entire distance. However, the targeting device wasn't accurate enough, so the aim was a bit off. Funky looking place. Found myself in a kind of cliched world, surrounded by weird alien technology, which, like in the movies, was so advanced that all the devices produced strange glyphs or other silly special effects. It was so very strange. All of the civilizations we found have been similar to ours. Buildings, vehicles, family photo albums, and so on. On the other hand, this place didn't make that kind of sense. Was there perhaps the entire planet? Was the area, perhaps the entire planet, an art installation? Imagine that. Oh! Little neat thing. The bird. Strange dream. Here for the first time in years, I got in touch with an intelligent life form. This is a little creature trying to find its way home. Man, they come from the art planet. We're getting lore. Look at that! Lore! Lore! Its name was Otto, and had been a watchman for a small village. Otto. One day, a child in the village went missing, and Otto went looking for it. The child was nowhere to be found, not even in the deep forest near the village. During the search, Otto found something that emitted light, and it decided to see if the child was there. Oh boy, and it got sent... Oh yeah, time machine. It wasn't. However, the whole place had suddenly changed. The forest was gone, replaced by towers or something. Yeah, disgusting human buildings. Otto kept on searching. Look at this unique WAD screens, you know? Things only got stranger. A lot stranger. Honestly, I didn't get much of the last part of the story, and now we're both trying to escape. At least it's nice to not have to do it on my own. We'll definitely figure it out. Cute. Okay, so now we do high precision, low power. Did I do basic? I did, right? It was, yeah, I did. It was no good. So precision, regular. Initialize the teleportation process. High precision targeting device teleported me to exactly the right angle, but due to the weak impulse charge, I only made it half the distance. Is this KU? This looks KU, right? It's like the tunnel where you become a ball. I was now on Universum, a luxury cruiser. I had always wanted to travel on one of these. Of course, the idea seemed a lot less attractive now that I was alone. Oh yeah, who would want to be on a cruiser alone? Cruisers of these proportions are equipped with very powerful drives. If I activated them, I would be able to get to Bobo's location in months. Ironically, the ship's security was too much, and I simply couldn't get into the bridge. What is that? This is magical right here. The vibes of this screen? Like, despite being sort of humanish, it's very powerful. I love this. With the ship's speed and trajectory, I'll be able to get close enough to Bobo's location to land using an escape pod. That is in around 8 years, assuming the cruiser doesn't crash into something in unmapped space, which is unfortunately very likely. It's the turning torso! This building is... I can see it from my window, yeah, or no, from there. It's there is where it is. Shout out Mama, yeah, good that he doesn't just only use Copenhagen things. Not sure what he put on the side of it, just things to make it look more spaceshipy. But yeah, it's very recognizable. Sometimes I wonder about my odds. No. Well, shit, shout out Malmo one time. Feel like that might have been it? Not sure what the point of the homebrew one is. So if I do the exact same, but we change it to homebrew... Initialize teleportation. The homebrew just takes me there. And that's an ending. Anything else I can... What does that mean? Commentary that homemade stuff is just not effective? Like, I need something. Okay, so the homebrew just does that. Okay, I think that's all that means. We did high precision, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We got some wild floor. With some Nitro lore as well. Malmo references, beautiful areas. A lot of good stuff. And a lot of good stuff to be said about Saira as well. Nifla is just as magical at creating games, isn't he? Alright, but there is one more thing I want to go before I put the Saira chapter behind me. And that's to check out what my dear friend Galiperal has been cooking up. That's right. We're gonna do a hacking reactionino. That. A little bit of that. I'll close Saira so we don't have that noise. Or noise. The sound. The lovely sound. I had a quick look here, and yeah, there's only two runners. Mimo Kruku was first to it, from Belarus. Has he done other things? No, he only ran Saira. And then Mr. Glib. So there's any percent, 100%. Oh, let's check out Glipperal's 10-minute run of Saira. Let me just see how this looks on stream. Yes, that's pretty good. Maybe we'll make it a bit... I want to make it larger. That's so. Hold on. Did he just instantly do a thing? Have I done this? I have done this, yes. Okay. Oh, we're playing on slot 3, are we? Okay. How optimized is this? How good is my boy? So far, it's just holding a button. So this is any percent. Oh. I mean, I guess you are limited. It doesn't just allow infinite inputs. Like, you can hold the button down. So that's probably fast. It didn't look super impressive. Yeah, that's probably better. I want to see these puzzles made, like, super fast. So yeah, you don't have to in any percent get all the items, obviously. We just saw there are a ton of different endings. You just need... I guess you just need one of each. Oh yeah, we have these things, so let's see what he does with this one. Uses it pretty fast, I guess, yeah. There's only that much you can get out of it. Got the thing, fast teleport. Oh, I'd be so bad at this because I would just not remember the menu button. I struggled with that through the whole playthrough. I would obviously learn it if I was actually practicing this Speedrun, but yeah, I'm impressed by him just being able to teleport to shift quickly. Oh, little movement thing here. I don't know, is that a skip? Looked semi-intended at least. Charging, and then... Oh, he's ready to teleport. How did he know when to teleport there? Because he delayed himself. He has to wait for it to be finished. He just knows, I guess. It's like finished in the fade or something. I mean, of course it's easier when you know the answer. It's a whole different thing. The point becomes optimal inputs. And yeah, you have to wait for the ship to travel. So you have to pick... Like, you want to pick the fastest items to collect, but then there's also a question of, well, is that his radio station? There's a question of actual travel, so maybe it doesn't matter which ones are easiest or fastest. You just have to take whatever is closest. Depends on obviously the variance and the times. So he goes to this one. Yeah, this one is probably pretty fast, right? It's a 3x3 grid of screens. So 2 minutes 50 seconds. What is his time? I like barely made it probably. You'll have 2 minutes to spare. That was a nice ascent. Oof. That looks like very failable right there. 1 tile gap. Okay, I thought he missed that jump, but he's going this way. Probably not what he wanted there. Extra like wall jump. Is he a madman? I'm not sure how annoying this run is. Like maybe this just took like a week of medium intense practice and attempts. Or it was super hard. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's a mistake there. Bit awkward as movements. So record is beatable. Go ahead and get it. Not very. I thought this area would be a bit interesting. But even knowing the intricacy of the movement, which is way stranger than it looks, it's still not that interesting, is it? The only interesting part is like wall jumps, which I haven't seen too many of. Once more through that little gap. Okay, now he's saving it to here. Okay, that's pretty simple. Yeah, not very. 131. That's super impressive. Oh, he dropped frames or something here? Spliced run. Yeah, we just lost 11 seconds, but I'm sure everything is fine. We are halfway through the run, by the way. He just picked up like his first item. I'm curious about that teleporter ship. I don't know, maybe he's locked in the thing until it's fuel and he just spams to teleport, and then as soon as he's allowed to, he can. Or he just nailed the timing. More frame drops there, and then we're on this planet. I was on here a long time trying to get that damn secrets. Oh, you just know this. Okay, that makes sense. You would go here. Oof, look at that input. That's some underwater adventure code input. That's pretty clean. Yeah, so more than half the run has passed. He just got his first item. Now we're traveling. So this is a 9:39. He's gonna PB by 9 seconds. He's 2 seconds ahead right now. He golded the first split. It doesn't show how many attempts he's done. I feel like he didn't grind this super hard, did he? I think he just sort of got it done, moved on with his life. Okay, we're here. What was this place all about? Aha, this is where he resets on his previous attempts. Okay, he's gonna kill himself here and return to that save. That's why he got the save. Did he really have to wait there? Come on, this thing is very lenient, I felt. It looks much scarier. There's a gap. Okay, he went sort of in the gap. Yeah, okay, he played a little bit safe and then he got cornered. So I think if he had just YOLO'd it, he would have been faster, obviously, and it's not that risky. The maneuvers he made, he was forced to make because of the pattern in the end, but I think he could have squeezed by. Okay, hit the terminal, wall jump, back out. I wonder if that drip is ever an issue. Global cycle, maybe. Oof, that slow cursor. But yeah, that's a good input. A little hesitancy there. I guess he missed the button. Then we go back to checkpoint, not to the ship. We need to fuel it perhaps, or what's going on? Is there more items here? Oh yeah, they're repairing. That's cute. A lot of these cute details. Like, I say cute, but like cool. World building details. Yeah, okay. Obviously, he's not just gonna throw himself into that. It's almost over. I guess we have all the battery charger unlocked. Aha. Yes, we do need to fuel. Or, no, he's looking at the ship battery power right there, and he knows how much he needs. So he's just clicking out when he has enough. He's not worrying about filling it all the way, because he knows how much he needs. So I guess you get one item on the starting planet. Then he quickly went and got 2 more. And now he's done, basically. Yeah, I don't think I need to grind too much for this run. Very interesting gameplay right here. This is what speedrunning is all about. Just hold right. You're pretty much home free. On that weird Josephine split. I mean, that's what it all came down to. He did a little jump there. That's nice. So wait, what did he get? Extra precision? Extra precision homebrew standard. So that's just gonna teleport him to the right. Or he's not even gonna click the cutscene because he's... click through the cutscene, get to the credits. GG, little shit. So it was all about this Josephine split. Like, too calm without fucking up. But then it's all about this, and this is pretty weird. So yeah, okay, you get to save, dodge these, come back. This is also straightforward. And then what's going on here? Input into the terminal. Back to... Oh no, get... Right, get the item, and then we need to refuel. And then just... It feels like a very awkward movement here. Nothing impressive, just getting through it. Yeah, this is definitely a run that you do to do a run of the game, not when you're searching for what is the most exciting speed game in existence. So yeah, he kicked Mimo Krog's butt. He probably invented his own route and all that stuff. And then for 100%, it's just 10 more minutes to get all the other items. This was 8 years ago, by the way. 8:15. So you got this 10 days after. So it's not like massive grinds. I'm just gonna skim through this one because it starts out the same, right? The first place is the same. Then he goes to Seke, which is also the same. Does this little semi-skip, I would call it. Then we're going to Polver. What are we here? I don't know the names. Okay, so okay, let's see these now. boy. Okay, here we definitely have strats and optimizations. This looks like kind of pain in the ass to speedrun this part, I have to say. I mean, I guess it's always the same. Dude, fix your connection, man, or local record or something. What is this? Right? This is the video. This is not me. It's just, or is it me? Since when I can't watch videos without buffering? Never mind, it was me all along. Why did he X the first one? Oh, so, no, it's me! What? Why is this lagging? What? Why am I lagging like that? I'll do what I can to turn other stuff off. What, the first one is an X? Is this really optimized? I mean, I'm sure he looked into it, but it feels like you could super annoyingly optimize that. But yeah, it just feels like amazing pain. Okay, I was wondering if that's an enemy. How he was gonna dodge it. Ah, this is where you're on a timer, okay. No, what? I can't watch Twitch vids. Great RNG on Josephine, terrible Lewis. I don't know. I don't know what to say why it's lagging like this. Okay. That was a bit of I think that was an unintended path. He went sort of back and up through here. Don't think that's how you were meant to do that. So, shortcut. Yeah, I don't know, this movement, it doesn't look appealing. Yeah, you did it. It's like the movement is all about minimizing pain. Okay, 2 quick items. I guess there's those crystals. Yeah, you need to collect a lot of them. Then we go to the neighbor planet. What was this one about? Oh, we flying. Oh yeah, I remember this one. It confused me, something around here. In he goes. I'm sure I found that. It just looked like it was a pit. No. It was just a path. Yeah, this is a big clip on, by the way. Does the whole stream lag, or is it's just my browser, I guess? But why? Tell me why. Okay, I like to jump down. Oh, I have to play it safe there. just know that all these jumps and turns, they're all planned out. That's what he does. Oh, didn't fall off. Wait, is that how you're supposed to do that? I don't think you're supposed to have this ball this far in. Or maybe you are. Maybe you can. Not a glitch or anything, but you know, just effective use of stuff. Wow, this is like a minute of travel time here? It's like a minute of travel time, wow. Then we get, okay, this is me today. Oh, let's see him do the speedrun course in a speedrun. Compared to my times. I don't know if I did that wall jump, so he probably has me beat right there on that. I don't know, otherwise pretty similar. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Oh, the in-air activation. That's schmexy. I think that's the only thing that's gonna be schmexy. Okay, I do like that. Smart. And as fast as you can, even though it looks slow. To turn around and stuff like that. Little wall jump to turn around that time. Then we go to this part that I struggled so much with because I didn't realize I could fly across. Yeah, I have to jump up there, I knew that. This will be the same. And then he, of course, grabs this little downwards diagonal. Yeah. Easy peas. This electricity part, I don't know if it's super lenient or if I got lucky or what. But this was like not even a challenge. Could almost just ignore those guys. How do you feel about it? Yeah, just run and jump. And here, you need like a jump or two. Bam, bam, that's it. Yeah, it looks intimidating, but it's very straightforward. He should get this, right? Yeah, for the ship to travel faster. So he probably wants to go to this planet as fast as he can, but he probably doesn't have like enough fuel or something to go here instantly. So he has to go do a little something else before he can get this thing, because it increases your ship speed. And we just said he spent like a minute flying for space. So you definitely want this early in the run. And I guess it couldn't be earlier than this, because he would have put it earlier otherwise. Oh, 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 oh. Ah! Really? That looks sucky. Like, that feels like you can fail that so easily, but maybe it's safer than it looks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need someone to gift me some RAM, please. That was one little scary moment. Other than that, I mean, it seems straightforward. I'm not saying it's easy, but I don't think it's that much harder than it looks, and I wonder if it is. Like, is it like, oh, actually, this stuff is super tight. You just don't see it. Like, Unravel has all those moments that are really difficult, but it looks like nothing. Okay, so you have to, you can run under this guy, but you need to adjust your speed a little bit. He seemed very prepared for that. It's probably the same every time. Walk for a bit. I wanted to see him do these puzzles, but of course he just knows the code and inputs it. I guess it's good. It would have taken a long time otherwise. Those puzzles were scary. Yeah, download me some RAM, please. So yeah, we're already done there. Now we're going. And yeah, the travel is much faster, but it's still a while. And this is as far away as you can be, so you can't just go there instantly. Makes sense that the speed upgrade would be on such a spot. Okay, so what did he say? Terrible use? Something went to shit here. Okay, now we get to see him do some puzzles. Wait, that's how I did it, and it felt like such a convoluted way to do it. But I guess that's intended, or like that's how you do it. He's not gonna have to do all the puzzles. That's very KU, those shooters. Yeah, I was here. What are we doing? There's no real like proper glitches, skips. Oh! Oh, that's why it says a terrible use. Got a def on it. And now the lag. The lag should have been when he died. He just died because this movement is awkward. You have to slow down to get the jump, and it's also floaty and shit. See how fast he types. You missed the A. Well, he's no TAS. That was good, but not amazing. That was it, I guess. He got the part. Or whatever he needed. The fuel? No, the part. This is probably the fuel. So what, just 2 puzzles if you know what you're doing? Oh yeah, because you get the name, surname thing. Yeah. Wait, what was that dodge? So now we're still in Leo's solar system. Little slow down, jump. Wait, they're probably RNG? Oh, okay. This is really the worst split, isn't it? But again, that was... I blame it on the movement. I mean, he should know, but I still blame it on the movement. Okay, charging, and now he's looking again for it to come to like 350, 345. And then, no, I got to 350. So I guess it was pretty much a full tank. But it doesn't need it now for sure. Okay, so I'm not sure. Am I overthinking this fuel tank stuff? He didn't need to. Like, he might need it for later. But if he ends the run with any spare gas, then he wasted time. Okay, we saw this one in any percent. It's probably similar, same, whatever. Short split anyway. And which one is this? This feels like early. He knows where he's going. Christmas trees. That's like as interesting as the movement is gonna get. Okay, so it's like a long travel to get here. But this is the end, isn't it? The password inputs. Misspelling. Oh, he has to do these? These should be fun because they're very like easy to optimize for the speed run. He doesn't hesitate. Makes sense. Oh, that was enough to get the fuel. Oh, he's actually losing time, quite far behind. But then this, he said, was great RNG. But wasn't the Osphin part of any percent? What's RNG here, yeah? Oh, this room down here that I said he should just YOLO? I think he's exaggerating it. It's simple. You don't need great RNG for that. Let's see. I feel like you can just hold right and you'll be fine 4 out of 5 times. See, that was a risk. He could have taken another risk and been even faster. Like the reason he got great RNG at the start is because he took the risk to sort of just throw himself in there, and then he hesitated. Could have been even better. I know you don't want to risk it and all that, and I'm sure if I tried it many times, I would understand why you have to take it safe. But it doesn't feel like it's not a bullet hell, you know. It's just a few drops to avoid. Is that really gonna be enough to save that much time? Or is there more great RNG coming? Because I guess this is the end of the run, right? We're going home after this? You know what? I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Great RNG on Josephine, terrible Lius. He's kind of trying to imply that the terrible Lius was because of RNG. So he has to first like preface it with great RNG on Josephine, even though it wasn't really, it was just whatever. So that he can then say terrible Lius, and it can be like, oh, he lost so much time on Lius, but it was just bad RNG or whatever. Like, I don't know. I think this is all you need. It's a fine run with a bad Lius. $372 he exits. Well, he gets to 384 before it's over. And then to get here, he needs... Where do I see how much he needs to travel? Or does he just click through it before you can see? Yeah, it doesn't say. He just clicks it instantly. I guess it disappears. We should see on the thing, right? 180. Oof, only 13 left? Okay, so he does think about... Okay, I like that. He does take into account the fuel. And 13 is not a lot of buffer when it goes off that fast. That's actually kind of crazy little buffer. All right, that's it, right? Did he get the best parts? That should be a requirement then to get the best ending, right? I would make that part of the rule. Get all the items and get the best ending. Extra precision, high power, high power. Okay, he does. I feel like he split early there. He really wanted that sub 20. I guess that's what was his goal. Otherwise, he would not have accepted this lead. And now he goes through the story. Yeah, now that he has a good credit, he didn't want to show when he just teleported down on the same screen. Alright, GG Glyph. Fine enough runs. And it's not his Hall of Fame work, but like he said about Unravel, this game deserves a good run, and so it's cool of him that he provided it. And cool of me to have played Saira finally and really gotten to experience that. Very interesting game, very well made. Not really replayability, but definitely playability. So I'm very happy about playing it, beating it, adding it to my repertoire. Let's play some more Niflas games soon, huh? Do that.